Hey guys, Tank here. I'm here with a guy in the back of his pickup truck at all else in a parking lot. And today we're going to be doing a rig review on his new truck. Sean Seeley made a rat rod. Pretty cool looking rat rod. I wish he would have painted it red, but that's my favorite color anyways. But anyways, here's Sean.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Anyways, here. Oh, sorry, you want to say something?
No, go ahead. Take a look at the truck.
Okay.
I'd rather you guys see the truck than me.
So there's a truck. Pretty cool little rat rod. The whole body is made of styrene. The whole front is custom made with a leaf suspension, single leaf suspension in the front. And we'll talk about a little bit about it. The front rims were actually cut, and these are 1.7 stretch on a 1.9. It's pretty cool, all the little things he's done on this truck, all the details. And like I said, everything is styrene. There's a roll cage inside. We'll take the top off. The motor is an RC four-wheel drive engine block with the RC four-wheel drive transmission, which we'll see in a little bit. But basically, set this back there. So, tell me a little bit about this truck. How long did it take you to do it, or what was your inspiration of making this truck?
Took me about a month to make it. And the inspiration was, I just wanted something that looked really cool, that I can just drive around two-wheel drive. That was just going to be just around my yard, you know what I mean, and on the parking lots, and just having fun with it.
Now, this is your first two-wheel drive. You've made a
Yes.
lot of other
Four-wheel
scalers or trucks that
That's
are
right.
four-wheel drive. How many trucks have you made so far around?
I would say probably close to 80.
80 trucks?
Yes.
Wow. How many do you still have?
I have quite a few still.
Okay. And most of them are all for sale?
Yes.
Okay.
Any of them when you see on YouTube, they're all for sale. Just let me know if you guys want any, or or I can make a truck for you if there's a certain body that you guys want.
Okay.
Then email me the body, and I'll fit it on whatever you.
And usually it's around a 1/10 scale?
1/10, 1/8 scale, depending on the wheelbase.
Yeah, because if I take a Suzuki Samurai, those would be like a 1/8
That's
compared to the wheelbase and so on of another truck, like
That's
a pickup
right.
truck or whatever.
That's right. If you want if it's a long wheelbase, well, I match it to the wheelbase.
Okay.
So that everything looks proportioned. Because there's no use having a short wheelbase and in the truck everything bunched up. So you might as well make the wheelbase as long as possible so you get the full length of your scale build. Because if you're trying to do it within a wheelbase, well, the truck might not be as scale. So this is why I make my own wheelbases and my own frames.
And how much would a truck like this usually cost me? So if I were to tell you, okay, I want this rat rod, I want you to build one like this, or I want this one, how much theoretically would this cost me?
You're probably looking at about $1,200.
$1,200?
Yeah. Well,
and that's
just
with all the electronics and all that?
That's with the electronics except the receiver and battery.
Okay, receiver, battery, and transmitter receiver for the control.
That's right, because then you'd be able to buy whatever receiver you want to match your battery or to match your radio, and then you just put it in.
And most of your other trucks are around the same price range, or it all depends on the amount of hours you put into them?
Hours and also the amount of material and parts.
Okay.
Parts, depending if you want a K44 axles, well, they're $150 each compared to the Yoda axles, which are $70. So it makes a big difference.
Yeah, it would.
And also the gear train, depending what type of gear train you guys want. So it varies. But the bodies start about $500, and then the trucks start about $1,500 an hour.
Cool.
But that you get everything. You get steel drive shafts.
Yeah.
You don't have to replace anything. Not like if you had to buy a Yoda and then replace everything.
Yeah.
Cool. So this way everything is done. You get this hardened drive shafts. Everything is upgraded, so you won't really need to upgrade anything.
Yeah. Cool. And for website, I know you're not. You're a builder. You're a cabinet maker by nature.
By nature, by trade.
By trade, and you make this as a hobby. So
Yes.
you're good with your hands and all that. Mind you, electronics, that's completely different, especially playing with computers and all that. So website, you don't have one yet. You're on the forums. You're on Facebook right now. So people to contact you would be by email.
Email or through the forums.
And what's your email address?
Or Saley@explorenet.ca.
Okay, and we'll put the link below for that email address.
Yeah, you can email me there if you're looking for something, or you can get through me through the forums. through the
Okay.
private message.
And which forums are you mostly on?
I'm on with RC Crawler. I'm on the URC under Scalar.
Okay.
The URC and Silverado 1 under RC Crawler.
Okay.
And
what's your handle? It's
Silverado
Silverado? Okay.
for RC Crawler, and then Scalar for URC.
Okay. And again, I'll try to put all the links below on the description. So let's get down to the truck. I'm sure a lot of people wants to see this truck and see it apart. And like you've made, are those your manifold or RC 4-wheel drive's manifold?
No, that's parts that I had left over. I had an old 1/10 Hemi motor.
Okay.
And I took off the valve covers off my other one, off of the RC 4-wheel drive, and I wanted to see if they fit, and they fit perfectly, and I made headers for it. You know, it's all fabricated parts. You know, it's all parts here, parts there.
Yeah.
And we'll take the top off.
So the top just comes off, and you made roll bars to kind of
Made
protect
roll
it.
bars.
Those are metal.
Yes, that's right. That's steel. And then here's where I put my electronics.
Right in the firewall. So
Right in between. And then I remove the firewall when I'm running for heat,
okay.
so that there's no heat buildup. But when it's static like this, I put it all back together.
So the frame, the chassis, that's your own chassis?
Own chassis, aluminum. We'll turn it over. Whoop. There we go. And that's a Tamiya. That's what I had left over. I had a Tamiya, a Wrangler rear axle, and I decided just to try it.
And he's made these custom links. So you got the bottom link, and then you got this top link that actually marries to the other one.
That's
so
right.
You
It
can
keeps it
actually
nice
see.
and everything nice and stiff.
Nice. And there's the RC 4-wheel drive transmission.
Yeah.
With their motor.
And I got a Savox low profile servo.
Okay.
It's the SCX 1251 MG.
Now this arm for the for the front end.
Yep.
That's something you bought, or
No, that I custom made that.
So that's custom made out of a piece of aluminum.
Yes, that's right. But the upper arms.
Yep.
Those are from the SCX 10
Cool.
truck. So my biggest figuring out how to make the suspension
Yeah.
go, and how to tie everything in so that everything works properly.
Cool. Well made. And again, the battery tray sits at the back.
Yeah.
And those are normal seats that you'd buy, or
Yeah, those are just the axial SCX 10 seats. They fit perfectly.
Cool.
And then same thing with the, I don't know if the steering wheel. Those are just the scale parts from Axial.
Okay. And like you can see, the inside is just like crazy detailed. He hasn't done the door panels yet.
No, that's
but
how we do those.
Basically, underneath you can see it's styrene. Well, I can see it styrene, and all the work and the glue and everything that's been done on this is just like crazy. Even the hinges.
The door handles.
Want to grab it? Cool.
And then I made outside gauges.
Yeah.
And they have an actual face on them.
Now you don't have a lights in here right now. Are you
No.
intending on putting lights?
I don't know. I want to see if I can find some smaller, really small lights. Then I could put them in. But for right now, it's just going to run it the way it is.
Cool. And this bumper, it's made out of what?
Aluminum, which I polished and bent.
Cool.
So these are all a lot of parts I had lying around at the house.
And
that
just for
was-
size comparison, I brought my SCX10 there and my rat rod. Let's put them side by side just to see size comparison.
And then your rat rod.
That rat rod will put on the other side. But basically, you've done the wheelbase pretty much. Well, it's 12-inch about, eh?
Yeah, it's about the same as size as yours.
Yeah, it is. So it should be a same wheelbase at the SCX10. A Rubicon. It's nice. I think we'll put it on the grass or on the road and take some pictures on that.
All right.
What do you use to make the windshield?
Lexan.
Just a piece of Lexan.
Lexan or just some styrene, clear styrene. Or sometimes if I get a packaging with a thick plastic on it, I'll keep that and I'll use that.
Cool.
So.
And the wipers are
those are axial exterior parts. I know they should be at the top, but I kind of like them at the bottom.
Yeah,
Again, this is a rat rod, right? So you do whatever you want to do on it.
Yeah, it's a custom rat rod, and
That's
I see you
right.
have a little radiator inside also, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if this belt turned.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice.
That's nice. That would look awesome on the road, beside another truck and going down the street and all that.
Yep.
It'd be cool.
No, I like it. It came out nice. I kind of went with a nice flashy green.
It does look nice. It's just very impressive work.
Thank you.
Like most of your trucks are anyways.
Well, I do my best, you know. Seeing that cabinet maker, I have to do everything perfect. My clients want everything perfect, so
Yeah.
I've got to do it perfect.
Cool. That's just great. Well, cool. Thanks for your time, and I'll put a lot of links below on the video.
Alrighty.
And, we'll see you next, actually tomorrow.
Yeah.
We have a little fair going on.
That's right.
It's called the Man Show.
Man Show tomorrow for a couple of days, and I'll be bringing some of my trucks,
Cool.
and we'll be able to take a look, and we'll be driving this thing around.
You're going to make a lot of head turns. Cool. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Talk to you later.
Okay, bye.